Hello, scoundrels. Hello, scallywags. And hello, NBs. And welcome back to the judgiest place on the internet. My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the
Judgies.
Back and up to no gooder than ever. We're little rascals, little scoundrels.
Rapscallion, if you will.
Rapscallion, if you won't.
We're bringing back goblin mode.
Rapscallion is when you sort of spit a beat about onions.
Okay.
I don't want to admit that I liked that, so I'm not going to.
I feel like that was kind of an admission.
We got a big old package.
What the hell? We're just getting right into it. It is a big package. That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
It's mail time.
It's got an entire
Literally
letter.
double-spaced ass paragraphs.
APA style.
Cited.
But this is an MLA podcast, so I'm going to need you to redo it.
Ooh, I use Chicago style.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
That means there's no ketchup on
What
it.
the hell?
I typed this out because I have some pretty sloppy handwriting and I wanted you to be able to read this. LMAO. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Feel free to say my name on the pod. Also, read this before opening gifts. That is in all bold and underlined and highlighted.
And they
top.
wrote on the outside of the box, please read my note before opening gifts.
Hi, Judgies.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Tate.
Hello,
She,
Tate.
her. I'm 23 years old and engaged, but soon to be married September 2nd. I have no clue if you remember me just based on my name alone, but we met on the Moment House for the Judgies Friendsgiving.
What did I say right before we started recording?
Yeah.
I said, hey, I remember this name from when we met
The
when
moment.
they're from a city. I won't say where.
I remember now.
I know you said the city like not that long ago, and I already don't remember where it was.
Yeah.
I told you back then that I was trying to get some cross stitches done for you. Spoiler alert! But I didn't have time to finish them. Well,
Okay.
they're finally finished.
Oh.
I've been listening to the pod for over a year now. I can't... Were you just waiting for me to start talking again?
You can talk through the applause.
I can't, though. I can't remember the exact date, but I want to say I discovered you sometime in summer of 2022. Your podcast became an instant obsession for me, and over time, I slowly listened to all the episodes. There hasn't been a time when I've listened to the podcast and not laughed. You brighten my
Wow.
day, and I look forward to Mondays now. Mondays have literally been renamed to Judgies Day for me.
Wow.
All right.
We made it.
I also know I technically haven't been listening to the pod that long, but you all feel like my best friends.
We are your best friends.
Greater than sign, and then a 3. So like a heart.
Right.
Yes. I love you all and thank you for making me laugh. About the presents. In the box, I included one of our wedding invites for you guys. I made it the same way I made all the others that I sent out to family members, so there is an RSVP card and directions on how to get to the venue included. That being said, please know there is absolutely no pressure in coming to our wedding just because I included those.
We're already there.
I will say, though, you would probably love the venue and our theme. We rented out a VR...
Puppets.
Judgy's theme.
Judgy's theme.
We rented out a VRB home for the weekend, and it's a castle. So naturally, our wedding is medieval themed.
What's a VRB home?
VRBO?
It's like Airbnb.
Verbo.
Oh, Verbo. I gotcha.
It's not Verbo. It drives me insane that people call it that. It's VRBO.
Companies don't have stupid fucking names if you want them pronounced wrong.
Anyways.
We're not talking about any companies in specific besides Verbo.
Yeah.
It's medieval themed. And also, if you decide to come or are hesitant, just know you would not be imposing. We always have plenty of food and drink in the space because it's literally on hundreds of acres of land. Anywho, whoop-de-woo.
Flex.
Each present is labeled with your name so they got to the right person. I also included the instructions to the frames in case you wanted to change them or to convert them to another style. Each one also has a slip with the frame's size if you want to change the frame. Christian and Josh, I assigned the 2 cross stitches to who I thought would like them better. That being said, if you happen to like the other better than the one that is assigned to you, feel free to swap.
I
Okay.
like both of them. I guess they're both mine.
You're already getting 2.
I guess they're all mine.
Erica, you are the only one getting 2.
What the hell?
And not just because you are secretly my favorite. Is that a secret? Both are quite small, and I had the idea for one a while back and couldn't resist making it. I labeled the order I would like you to open them, but it honestly doesn't matter. There is a card in the one labeled number 2 to give you a bit more explanation as to why I made it for you. Also, I didn't know what to make for Aurora, but let her know I love her, and if you have any ideas for a cross stitch she would like, let me know. I hate that I left her out. I'm so sorry I made this so long. I hope you enjoy your gifts. Okay, bye. I love you. Page 2. Just a little
Holy
update since I
shit.
wrapped the gifts after the note. I'm extremely sorry for the amount of bubble... Your handwriting's not that bad. Bubble wrap that was used. I just didn't want anything to break. It was also a pain in the ass to gift wrap them. LMAO. Never doing that again. Okay, bye for the real time. Love you. Page 3.
You son of a bitch.
Feel free to reach out with any questions that you have about cross stitches, and I would love suggestions on what to make Aurora. Any update photos on the cross stitches in your home would also be appreciated, but please don't feel obligated. While it would make me happy to see it in a loving environment, I don't want to make anyone uncomfy.
I'm going to put it in a hateful environment.
Social media,
I hate
Instagram,
it.
Tate.Pruitt, Pruitt. And Twitter is Tate_Pruitt.
What about your threads? How about
What's
that?
the threads?
What's
So
the
Tate
threads?
Pruitt.
Probably.
Whatever the Instagram one was.
Absolutely correct.
You can open their wedding.
Ooh, they did a wax seal.
This is for Josh.
We also did a wax seal on our wedding invite.
And if you want to send mail in, how about you do that at P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350. You can be our favorite listener by sending us stuff.
Frame info. Don't lose this.
Where'd it go? What the hell?
What
It
the?
just disappeared.
It says, "Where's my carrot?" Bonk.
Bonk.
Very cute. I love this.
Very minimalist design. I like that a lot.
I didn't get to see it. Oh, I see it now.
Oh,
Very
my God.
cute.
It's going to be hanging up in your
I
house.
saw it. This is insane, guys.
Let me see. Oh, the very cool
I just said, just moments ago, we're bringing back Goblin mode.
Moments ago.
dice goblin.
This one says Dice Goblin.
So cute.
Very cool.
Says, "Welcome, tiny overlord, Olson Bradley." Oh, it's just in time for his birthday.
Oh, look at that. What day is his birthday? 7/17/22?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, how about that? Did I know that off the top of the dome?
No, you
Yeah, you
probably
did.
read. You probably read it.
Huh?
He's
Oh
got
my
bad
God.
eyes. You can't read
Tate, girl.
Another no.
We're not reading all that.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
the gifts.
much. I love this.
Very cool.
Love
Tate.
it. Love it.
You're very talented. Can I say
Can't
that?
get enough of it.
What have you guys been up to recently?
I don't want to talk about it. I've been finding Reddit stories for this podcast because what do we do on this podcast, Josh?
Oh my
We
God, we're
podcast
getting
on
right
this
into it.
podcast. And
I'm
that-
getting right into it. We're almost 10 minutes in. We've been getting lambasted about how long it takes us to get into it.
By whom?
Anonymous commenters.
Fuck them, man. Show your face. What that entails is going online and finding silly little stories. And sometimes, can I say my favorite? Me does that, but this week it's a Christian episode.
Wow.
Wait, you can't be your own favorite.
I can, and I am.
I mean, I feel that.
What the hell? I'm not my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
I can't tell you.
You got something on your leg there, Richard. You could have nose flicked her, dude. Oh,
I wouldn't do that to my favorite.
to yourself.
r/am I the devil?
Oh,
Originally from r/relationships. Am I the devil for leaving my wife who saved my life?
okay. So I feel okay. Just because someone saves your life doesn't mean you gotta stay with them forever.
Okay.
I mean, you're not forever indebted to the person.
So you've never had your life saved because that's part of it.
He's an Eagle Scout. That would be against the code to have your life saved.
Yeah.
What?
Eagle Scouts don't get their life saved.
No. I mean, to be in a situation where you need your life saved, you should be prepared for all.
Be
all events.
prepared. The motto of the Boy Scouts.
Be prepared.
Well, that's the song. The motto is be prepared, but it's be prepared. The motto of the Boy Scouts.
Snore.
But what about the model of the Eagle Scouts?
My 27 male wife, 25 female changed my life, and now I'm thinking of leaving her.
Okay.
Me and my wife have been together for 7 years, married for 3. She is absolutely the best thing that happened to me, and if not for her, I would have been dead right now.
Okay.
I'm a
Details?
recovering alcoholic. I come from a broken home, and when she met me, I was an absolute loser. She was always there for me, though. She supported me, helped me through addiction, and helped me become the man I am today. She made a lot of sacrifices for me, including postponing school to support us and work, and moved to my country to be with me. But I wasn't always good to her. In fact, I was terrible in the first 3 years. I was never physically or verbally abusive, but I didn't treat her right. Then the next 2, I was getting better, but I was still being dishonest about a lot of things, and I ended up hurting her.
Like what?
I don't think he goes into detail.
I imagine emotionally.
Yeah.
Through a lie.
I was going to say, like, lying to her about stuff.
She felt betrayed. 5 years into it.
The last 2 years have been good, though. I finally dropped all the bad lying habits, changed my mindset, started feeling better about myself, and got a good, high-paying job and a house. Our relationship has never been better. However, we've been talking about having kids, and I'm starting to reconsider everything. How am I going to be able to look at my kids knowing how I've treated their mother for the first 5 years of our relationship? The past few months, I've been struggling with coming to terms with how I've treated her, and I feel like every time I look at her, it's a reminder of the worst period in my life. I never had eyes for any other woman, but recently, I've gotten a crush on someone whose name I don't even
There
know.
it is.
Yeah, that explains everything.
There it is.
What the fuck is that?
He's
What
a real
the
piece
hell?
of shit. We work in different departments, and we barely interact with each other, but she looks a lot like my wife. I find myself thinking about
that's
her.
even weirder, right?
That's so much weirder.
You just want a new blank slate to abuse? Like, what's this?
Yeah. What do you? Yeah, he's a piece of shit, guys. I find myself thinking about asking her out on a date and getting into a relationship with her.
Whoa.
Josh can't handle this one.
What? It's okay. It's weird to be like, it's bad and wrong and weird to be like, I've been thinking about cheating on my wife. It's even weird to be like, I've been thinking on going on a date. Be one thing to be like, oh, I was in the thrusts of passion and I fucked somebody. Yeah. It's like, I kind of want to get to know this person emotionally.
Yeah. This is pretty fucking insane. I've reflected on it, and I think it's because I just want something new. Someone who didn't know me when I was in the lowest point of my life. I don't know what to do, though. I love my wife more than anything, but I'm really struggling with it now that we're in a good place. I just can't seem to come to terms with what I've done. Should I just leave her? Should I bring it up with her? Or should I keep it to myself and hope that these feelings go away?
You should leave your wife.
Oh, this woman deserves so much better.
She's an absolute saint. You just have this piece of shit.
So she literally put in all of the work to fix you. Something that she is not like supposed to or like required to do. Mm-hmm. And you're just like, nah, I'm all right though. Thanks.
But let me
kids.
find somebody that looks exactly like you, though.
It's not your looks.
Because you are fucking hot. I just don't like that you know so much about me.
I wonder if a little bit of it's him being like, she probably doesn't even look that similar. They just both have like brunette hair, but he's trying to like make himself feel better, being like, she looks like my wife. So it's
because she reminds me of my wife.
Yeah. He's just embarrassed to be around his wife who knows intimate details about him, which is crazy. Your life partner, the person you're supposed to share everything with.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she saw me at my lowest.
For better or for worse.
Holy crap, Peter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just insane. It's such bad reasoning. And he's just like, he's trying anything he can to like pass it by.
Yeah.
To make it seem normal
Even
and reasonable.
there, I feel like he's trying to like convince himself that it's like okay.
Yeah.
To break up with her, which it is. Just fucking divorce her, though. Don't cheat on her.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, no, what?
I also feel like the way he was like talking about his past, he's like, oh, I was a liar and an addict. And it's like, this feels like you're just slipping into your old, like, you might not be slipping back into addiction, but you're slipping back into lying. And
hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Being untruthful.
I got a good one. I got you guys pissed off.
Also, the whole premise of like this is someone that you have not even fucking talked to,
right?
You are building a whole other life
with
already.
Somebody that could be like, nah. What are you doing?
They could be married to some fucking alcoholic right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could be going through the same shit.
Or they could be happily married and say, "You're insane. I'm calling HR."
Yeah.
Which they should do.
It was just, I felt like it was maybe like this is a Universe 59 and a Universe 22 like crossover event where like it looks a lot like my wife but 5 years younger.
Wow.
And now he's got this new high paying job where his wife used to intern, and it's like,
have you gotten into comic books?
I'm the new head of Marvel.
I mean,
What
there's
the
the writer's
heck?
strike, so
Yeah, I'm a little
Scab.
I'm a little bit of a scab. Yeah, I'm a little scoundrel scab.
Scab
rapscallion.
mode. Yeah,
And SAG-AFTRA strike. Also, actors are on strike now.
we're all on strike, baby.
But not us podcasters. We don't write or act for shit.
It's true.
So we're all good.
You guys excited for this next story?
no.
What the?
Read it anyway, though, because I think our listeners are excited.
One's in the chat if you're a listener who's excited.
r/relationship_advice.
I don't think we've ever done that one before.
Really? That seems crazy after 4 years. I, 38 female, am in a new relationship, 51 male, and his
Ooh.
texts are starting to concern me.
38 and 51? Is that what you
Nah, I
said?
mean, they're whole ass adults. That's fine.
No, it's not.
They're whole ass adults.
Yeah, and?
A 38-year-old woman doesn't know what's best for herself. I think it's fine.
It still grosses me out.
I think it's okay.
My current boyfriend and I have been together since February, and we've had a few arguments, but generally things are good. What I can't wrap my head around are some of the text messages that he sends me. They come out of nowhere and feel a little nuts to me.
It's because he's fucking old. What do you mean?
He doesn't know how to text. He doesn't get the etiquette. I don't know if I'm the one being a jerk here, but I don't know what to make of them. I've told him it puts me off, but he doesn't seem to hear me. Here's an example of one of that he sent today after he video called at lunch. I answered, but he hung up and wouldn't answer when I called back. I left a
figure it out.
message saying, I guess you didn't have service and couldn't answer, but just call back if it's important. His reply to this was, what would be the point in answering after seeing you are dressed, makeup on, and hair done? That tells me you have been up for hours, and in that time, I guarantee that your phone has been in your hands a lot.
Okay.
And never once did you have the desire or want to call or text or even say hello, good morning, I love you, or even fuck off for that matter. And that makes me feel like shit, to be real honest. So no, I didn't answer.
Communicative king. What? How old is this?
22 days.
They've been dating for 4 months.
4
then?
months.
Hell yeah.
What an insane time. And it's so long.
You know, there's like 7 ellipses in there.
Yeah.
It's like all ellipses and like poorly like typed out.
5 minutes later, I got this, and because you still have nothing to say, that just tells me that I was right. This kind of thing is getting more and more frequent. I feel like it's kind of excessive, but he says it feels like I don't love him. I don't even know how to respond honestly.
What do you mean?
Back to the text, I don't know.
Wait, I'm sorry. You probably
Sorry.
I didn't know how to respond honestly. I didn't know how to respond honestly. Like, what are you lying about?
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to respond honestly.
And then they give it a little bit of an update here. I've packed my bags, my laptop, a gun, and important paperwork.
Okay.
Escalated very quickly.
Lead with gun if you're gonna include it.
Most of my stuff is in storage because we were supposed to move in together at the end of the month.
After 4 months. Really?
He's 51, she's 38. Who's
All right.
you're adults? You know, it is weird. 4 months is way too fast.
Mom, a lot of times stuff like that can get accelerated with like leases coming up and stuff like
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
too.
that's fair. And honestly, sometimes it does work out, but I just feel like if you're already like seeing these red flags,
Yeah.
why would you agree to move in?
Yeah.
Also, it's embarrassing for a 51-year-old to be feeling this way, right?
He's not emotionally mature enough
No.
for a relationship.
No, he needs to go to therapy.
I don't want to leave him there, but his text got really ugly when I told him that it was over. I feel a lot safer at my friend's house out of town. The barrage of texts have gone from nasty to desperate to accusing me of lying and never caring about him, to taking photos of gifts that he supposedly bought me and threatening to hurt himself and me now.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, I'm not giving a shit about it, but here I sit trying to fucking talk to you and work this fucking thing out because I care more about you than I do the lies. I love you. Why can't that be enough for you?
Is that him to her?
Him to her.
Oh, okay.
I'm so done with this bullshit. This is back to her. It's probably going to be hard trying to get him out of my life, but I'm saving the text and going to, at least try, to get a protective order tomorrow. Good luck. They don't give a shit about people like this.
They don't, but that is a good
They'll be
idea.
like, call us when he's breaking into your house. Then we'll be there.
Still won't do anything.
We'll be there an hour and a half later.
You said you packed your gun, right? It'll be all right.
I just want to say thank you all for the comments. They reaffirm me that this behavior is unacceptable. I think I keep adjusting to a new normal every time he would do something that was off, but not quite bad enough to break up over. We had endless talks about his behavior, and he was very good at reassuring me he'd work on it, and then being the best boyfriend imaginable after that. It's like he's two different people, but I'm positive that this nice side is an absolute lie now after some of the stuff he said. I'm safe now and definitely won't be going home without an escort.
He's trying to manipulate you.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What a psycho. What really caught me off about this one was the age. Like, I don't know. It's just so insane to me. Like
a 51-year-old incel.
It should make sense that, like, yes, there can be old dudes that are equally as fucking insane as young dudes, but like,
yeah.
I guess in my head, it's like you grow out of it at some point.
Yeah, you mature.
Dudes
You would
stop
think
being fucking weirdos at some point.
You would think.
Yeah. This is like a pretty typical like 21-year-old dude thing. And then you see 51, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah,
you still think like that?
Usually it's like you hear a 50-year-old that's like single and you're like, okay, well, they're just never going back on
their wife
the
died.
dating field.
Yeah.
They're just insulted forever.
Right.
But no, this dude's just a psycho.
Yeah.
Incel.
Needs therapy, needs a lot of help, a lot of work.
Definitely. I feel like people are going to get offended when I say that 51 is old. It's not old in the sense.
Ancient, disgusting, filthy.
Yeah. 50 is the
50,
new
sorry.
48. That's what I hear.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, it's pretty old. Like, it's...
Too old to be acting like this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're 14 years away from not retiring because you can't afford it.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
True.
Although we are closer to, as a collective, we are closer to 50 than we are 9.
Okay.
So.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That feels bad.
9 is too young. That stat doesn't quite work out. We're closer to 4. Christian's closer to 40 than he is 20.
Shut the fuck up.
We're not. We're young bucks. We're so young.
This is fucked up.
Full of life still. He's got one foot in the grave, the other on a banana peel.
I'm looking like your shirt.
Never better.
We got another quick one for the road.
Yes.
From r/relationships.
Who got this one on the draft?
I don't know. Well, you think I'm telling your husband?
Did I pick r/am I the devil? Because it's actually from that, but originally.
Hey, I'll type it in there.
Here's the secret thing I figured out on Reddit. Any story where the person's a real piece of shit and they delete the story, you go look on the Am I the Devil?
Yeah.
There it is, and they just post the entire story in the comments, so it can't get deleted. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what's really bad. Sometimes you'll have a story where it's like just someone being obliviously a bad person, and then the post is there, but then it'll get moved to the comments, and then that'll get removed for like some karma limit or some stupid shit. Like, let me read the drama. Who cares about karma? It's fake.
What the? You're gonna offend people with that one, Josh.
Not the religious.
We're stepping on
toes, but it's also fake in my.
We're stepping on toes.
Is believing in karma a religion?
Yes.
Yeah, karma, dharma. It's,
yeah. Got it.
Not like not American like sense of karma, but.
And I misspoke. This one's from r/am I the asshole. Am I the asshole for trying to calm myself under stress? You'll never guess what.
I thought it was from r/relationships.
I clicked on the wrong link.
Okay.
It's Am I the asshole? Calm down. I know you had relationships on your list. Calm down.
I'm trying to calm myself.
But am I the asshole for trying to calm myself under stress? My wife was in the hospital having emergency surgery, and I watched porn while she was recovering in the hospital.
Wow, very quick. Yay.
I was in the same room with her, and she was asleep and had no idea. I just got horny and needed to take care of it.
Ow!
She obviously couldn't help me out with that, so
why would it? Even if she was conscious, you wouldn't ask her, right?
I would hope not.
She's recovering from emergency surgery. Unless, oh my God, unless the emergency surgery is both of her hands got amputated, so she couldn't help out that way. Is that what he's saying?
Maybe. I ended up
Still got a
telling her.
mouth.
Holy cow! What a trooper, Richard.
And the bonus hole.
What the hell?
Oh, the stone.
I-
Got it.
Yuck.
Yuck. Come on.
I ended up telling her after she asked me about something unrelated. I misunderstood her question and basically ended up telling on myself.
What does that mean? What the hell?
I don't understand.
What does
Why?
that mean?
Why would? For what reason do you bring that up?
He misunderstood her question and accidentally told on himself. What is there?
This
So-
shit sucks.
So she's mad and says that she is heartbroken. But I didn't do anything wrong. Why is she so angry? I was just stressed out and needed a release. So am I the asshole?
Go to the bathroom or something. It's just so weird. It's so weird.
Like you couldn't fucking.
This is like the brother of the guy who fucking was jacking off to OnlyFans people when his dad was dying in a submersible. Just runs in the family like, trauma brings out the porn in me.
Yeah.
God, to get lightly, not even grilled, just like, oh, how was your day today, honey? I beat off while you were unconscious from recovering from the emergency surgery you just had.
Yeah, right over there actually. See that
Didn't
chair?
clean it up.
That mystery stain ain't a mystery.
What do you want for dinner? Oh, what's that stain? It's cum. Oh, you said dinner?
Oh, shucks.
Shucks. Drats. I'm insane story, man.
Yeah.
That got me
It
good.
was a small one. You fell out of your chair.
Yeah, it's so slippery.
Listeners, you couldn't see this.
I'm so
Josh
slippery.
fell out of his chair.
I'm so slippery. It's just
That was like a perfect one too, because it was like 4 sentences long. It was so short, but it's like this one has to get on there somehow.
I
Oh,
can't
that's
believe
insane.
that.
I mean,
When I meet people for the first time and I'm like, oh yeah, like I got a podcast, whatever, and they're like, oh, what's it about? And I'm like, well, we judge people.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they look at me like, wow, you suck. Like, you
Yeah.
just judge people. It's like, now I have to remember this specific story so I could be like, no, yes, but also
Yeah.
you're going to judge him too.
Yeah, we find the comedy in awkward situations.
Yeah.
yeah. Did you see we got a comment on Instagram today that said, I don't even remember, it was about the puppet wedding. And they're like, these people are being awfully judgy about this situation. I was like, did you even read the name of the
Strange.
of the username here?
Right on the
Fucking
nose.
weirdo. But hey,
Speaking of reading things, how about we read some ads?
Got him.
All right, guys, and you all need to be on your phones right now because I need all of us to.
What do I need to be doing? What app?
I need all of us to.
Tell me about that circle jerk.
We are going to Google Docs in the Judgies Judgies Pod Google Docs.
In the drive?
In the Google Docs.
Okay, but can I find it in the drive? I don't have Google Docs.
What do you mean you don't have Google Docs?
I have an iPhone.
You have Google Drive.
she had to download a separate app to get the Google Drive.
I'm sorry that you don't have Google fucking Docs on your phone.
One of the most widely used apps.
How do you do spreadsheets on your phone?
I use Sheets.
Google Sheets?
Google Sheets. That's Google Docs.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Google Sheets is part of Google Docs.
No, they're different. So is the fucking drive, Joshua.
No, it's separate somehow.
It's all part of the Google suite.
Now I gotta remember my password.
The alphabet soup.
Cut back in. Here we are. I went on to ChatGPT and said, hey, what do you know about the Judgies podcast? And said, hey, I don't know anything about that podcast.
What's
I said,
that?
what? Really? It's got a 1.1 million followers on TikTok.
It's
and
got
like,
Google, doesn't it?
it's like, well, I only know stuff up to 2021. So if you weren't relevant before then I'm sorry. And I was like, okay, that's fair. We were kind of
Fuck
small fish
you.
back then. And so I said, how about you just write a script for a podcast hosted by a himbo adjacent man, his wife, and their best friend.
Okay.
And then it generated a script, and then I put in our names, and then I added a couple other things. I got down into this rabbit hole, And at one point I was trying to make it funnier and it didn't really work out because I was like,
Because you were.
I made
doing it.
your character dumber. Your character, like, you can't put like you can't put like, I tried to make my character more vile and it was like, I can't do that. I can't assassinate somebody's character. And so I ended up putting like, make him more of a himbo, you more self-important, because I was trying to get you to make fun of us. And it wasn't allowing me to be like, make her more like aggressive or something. It'd be like, I can't do that. So I put self-important. And for my character, I put like
Funny,
inappropriate
cool.
or something like that.
Laid back.
And then it sucked. So I went back to like square two.
Okay.
And so here it is. So take it from the top, buddy. This is a ChatGPT. This is our new podcast that we're starting, by the way.
I love this idea. Welcome back, folks. You're listening to the Himbo Chronicles, the podcast where we dive into all things fun, quirky, and sometimes a little bit silly. I'm your charmingly clueless host, Christian the Himbo.
And I'm Erica, the voice of reason who keeps Christian in check.
And I'm your resident pun master and accent enthusiast, Josh. Get ready for some groan-worthy jokes and terrible attempts at accents.
Did you add in accent enthusiast?
No, I just put that I do bad accents and make bad puns.
Okay.
Today we got a jam-packed episode full of entertaining stories and witty banter. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's get started.
Absolutely, Christian. And speaking of snacks, have you heard about the latest food trend? It's called the Kaleidoscope Burger.
What the hell is that?
A burger with all the colors of the rainbow. What do you think, Christian?
Well, Erica, as a self-proclaimed connoisseur of all things meaty and delicious, I'm not sure if I'm ready to venture into that world of multicolored burgers just yet. But hey, if it tastes as good as it looks, why not give it a try?
That's right, Christian. Just be careful not to bite off more than you can chew, especially if it's a burger with a lot of buns, both bread and biceps.
What the fuck does that mean?
Boo! I instantly wanted to boo that. That joke was a bit too cheesy. I prefer my burgers with the extra pun toppings.
Erica, you never miss an opportunity to let Josh know how you feel about his jokes.
Fair enough, Erica. Noted. No more cheesy burger puns.
Well, let's move on to some stories we found online that are begging for our judgment. Christian, what have you got for us today?
You ask yourself.
I'm a himbo!
Right.
Oh, there was definitely a mistake here somewhere. Christian again. Well, Erica, brace yourself for this one.
I'm braced.
I stumbled upon a story about a guy who tried to make a DIY roller coaster in his backyard. Can you believe it?
Oh, dear. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. What happened next?
Well, as you might imagine, it didn't go quite as planned. Let's just say his roller coaster turned into more of a roll-oopster. But hey,
What?
at least he had the courage to dream big, right?
In a world where DIY dreams collide with gravity. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I'm going to give you another boo. That pun was too predictable. It's like a roller coaster with a broken track, no surprises, and a lot of eye rolls.
Erica,
I'm
what do you got to say, Josh?
If a roller coaster's track is broken, I'm not being like, oh, come on.
Erica, you're tough on poor Josh today. But seriously, folks, remember to leave roller coaster construction to the professionals. Safety first.
Fear not, citizens. Captain Kitten Saver is here to save the day.
Boo. Josh, that was one meowsery. That one was a meowsery.
I think it's supposed to be misery, but meowsery.
Your hero voice needs some work.
Oh, yeah, I'm a villain.
Oh, Erica,
Canonically.
you're relentless. But seriously, kudos to that hero who went out on a limb, literally, to help those kittens. We need more acts of kindness like that in the world.
Oh, must we? I was just getting warmed up.
Don't worry, Josh. We'll be back with more puns and bad accents before you know it.
That's right, folks. See ya. That's right, folks. So until next time, keep smiling, stay curious, and never be afraid to embrace your inner himbo.
I'll put in closing theme music here.
Thanks for tuning in to the Himbo Chronicles. Catch you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Farewell, my dear friends. See you soon. That was my bad British accent.
That was a really good one. That was your bad one. That was a really good one.
This is a horrible podcast.
Didn't that suck?
It was so bad.
There was so
loved
like when
it.
I first generated it, it had I think I put in the prompt like but where it was I was trying to make it create an episode of the Judgies.
Yeah.
And so I put like a himbo guy, a kind of himbo guy. What did I put for I think I put his judgy wife Erica, and then their best friend who makes bad puns and does bad accents or something like that. And they react to stories they read on the internet. And so the very first one was like, here's one about a roller coaster. Here's a couple bits. And then Christian was like, did you hear about that guy who saved her kitten? But they just omitted that part. And so I just come in, I'm like, cat from a tree. That's kind of funny.
I was a little confused for a second.
I was very confused.
And then I was like, AI.
It's so funny how like dumb people are like looking at AI stuff now and being like, whoa, it's getting so advanced. And like, this is the shit that it pops out.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen like the people do like, I did an AI generated movie trailer for this. Look at it. It's so breathtaking. And you watch it. And it's just like the most bland bullshit, very clearly AI generated thing. You're like, yeah.
I mean, there's definitely some AI stuff that's very impressive and very cool. But
That's because you're only getting the shit that's free, Josh. The commercial grade AI, that shit's fucking insane.
Okay.
They
Wait,
can
that makes
animate
sense.
hands.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Can it do this though?
No, it can't.
Probably
There's no
not.
soul. There's no emotion.
There's no soul. You can't draw hands if you don't have a soul.
This is a Michael Jackson ref.
That was
No.
a very fun circle jerk, Josh. I had a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
fun
cool.
doing it.
It's just a little silly, goofy thing. I didn't plan for it to be a circle jerk. I just planned for just a little throwaway thing on a bonus episode.
Oh. Well, I loved it.
And then tomorrow,
What the?
I mean, we're not bulking. We're not bulking. When we record next, I think I have another circle jerk, but I forgot it already. So sorry.
Uh-oh.
That's rough.
Came to me in a dream and
I'm
left
sure
me
I
in
wrote it
another.
down somewhere.
I'm going to need that cable and dongle.
We are bulking, I suppose, because Christian and I are going on a family vacation.
Vacation, all I ever... That's as much as I can sing before we get copyright strict and struck.
Struct.
I sound too good, Josh.
No, I laughed at copyright struck.
I'm gonna fucking lose it, Josh. Vacation, all I ever wanted.
I'm excited. It's the first time I'm leaving the country.
That's fun.
Have you ever left the country?
No.
Coward.
Why'd you say it like that?
No, I haven't. And I don't think I will.
But you should country or county.
Country.
No.
Would that have changed? I know you've left the county.
Yes.
And after the circle jerk, we always have a listener's minute sound. And this week's sound comes from, I believe, off submitter Anthony. They write, "Hello again. Congrats on the start of your 4th year of the pod.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the laughs every week.
You're welcome.
Love, Anthony." And let's hear what sound they got. European.
Oh, British. I'm British.
Very European. My phone just broke? Hell yeah. This is a classic Christian moment.
I was vibing too.
I was vibing. I don't even know why it stopped.
They made a vibin' too.
No. Very European.
A surprising lack of Erica on a listener submitted sound, I feel like.
Yeah.
I believe there's a little bit of an Erica gobble on there.
But it was a vibe, so
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I'm hoping that was, all of it. I don't know. My phone said it paused during that thing. I hope I didn't miss any sounds, okay? My phone's fucked up. Don't tell me to get a new phone. Don't yell at me like you know my phone's fucked up.
I'm feeling very attacked right now.
Get a new
And
phone.
also, I forgot to charge my phone after work, so now I'm at 8% battery. So we're going to have to really just rush through this
Are
back
you on
half.
airplane mode?
No, because I have to go through the emails.
Yeah. Wi-Fi.
The whole point of
you
the
have
jo-
Wi-Fi.
Don't. No, because your password you gave me didn't work.
Oh, I know what it is. It's
Is this your episode to edit?
yeah.
Because you have to bleep that shit out.
No, I'm not. I'm changing all my passwords.
This next story comes to us.
I changed it from the other one because I always forgot the other one, and now that I forgot the other one enough, or now that I changed it, I remember the old one because I changed it. Are you putting in the password?
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. No, I'm not doing that, idiot. We're recording an episode. This
7%.
listener submitted story comes to us from, just let me make sure I can say their name because I don't say it at the top.
Hey, yep.
Comes to us from,
Steven.
they don't say anywhere if we can or can't say it.
Then we can, honestly.
So I'm fucking saying it because you got to wear this one with pride, bud. Hey, Judgies, love
Hello.
the pod. Highlight of Monday here and hearing Josh's beautiful voice.
Weird.
So, here's my story. Today, I fucked up by giving myself a ball infection.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I was just gonna interrupt really quick, but then I remembered I hate when you interrupt me, so I wasn't gonna do it. But then I just wanted to say that maybe they'd mix your voices up, so maybe they.
Let's hope
It's very
so.
possible.
Please, 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 please. I would love that.
A ball infection is interesting.
So, my wife decided to surprise me by buying me a fleshlight.
Interesting.
So we
it's a sex toy.
It's a sex toy. Mm-hmm. So we bust it out and jump in the shower for shower fun.
Okay.
I'll spare the details and I'll leave it at it felt great and would recommend.
I
Okay.
feel like we should bleep his name out, right?
We can bleep his name out now.
This is from Steven. See, this is why we need the book.
After we were done, we threw it on the rack under the shower head and went on with our day.
Okay.
And there it sat for who knows how long, untouched until one day I'm home alone in the shower and decide to take Cindy for another spin.
Oh, they named it.
Hang on. What does it mean? Where was it at?
In the shower?
And they just didn't touch it?
They had like one of those rack things on the shower, I'm assuming. And yeah, they just set
They
it out to
never-
dry.
They never thought, hey, there's probably some cum in there.
No. It's in the shower.
Yeah,
it got
it's
washed.
shower.
It got rinsed out.
The humidity in there.
The soap
take
will
care of
run
it.
down.
Steven, I am judging you.
The
very
soap will
hard.
run down.
The soap will run down, okay. But that only works if it's your foot.
Oh, shit.
And you can't pussyfoot around in the shower.
Well, I decided to take Cindy for another spin. Again, I finish and then throw her back on the rack and go on with my day. The next day, I'm outside with my wife and I tell her, wow, my balls really hurt. She asked if I pulled something, which I didn't. Like a typical man, I ignored the pain for another day or two until
Classic.
it literally starts to feel like I'm getting repeatedly kicked in the nuts.
You didn't even look at it? You didn't take a gander? You didn't feel around for a lump?
So my wife makes me go to the ER to get checked out. And after
Just look at your balls!
And after way too many people see the goods, it finally comes out that I have an infection.
Internal or external?
They give me some pills and then give me a couple of shots in the balls and send me on my way.
Excuse me? You can
So when
do
the
that?
wife hears what happened, her mind goes to cheating. So there's a little tension in the house until it finally clicks. And I remember my meeting with Cindy. I quickly run into the bathroom and grab her, turn her inside out, and there it is.
Oh, you can do that? I thought it was like.
To clean it.
Oh, that makes-
You take out the soft part and you can invert it to invert it to clean it.
There it is. A mountain of black mold that I just banged a few days ago.
So it was an internal ball infection?
I guess, yeah. I don't know what it takes. I'm sure any small,
Foreign substance?
yeah, it could get into your urethra. Or
Yeah.
even if you have like a small cut on your balls, if you get black mold into it, it could probably give you an
But I just
infection.
mean like if you could aesthetically like visually see an infection forming,
Yeah.
that's different than like my balls hurt, what's up?
yeah.
And I can't see anything.
He doesn't go into that much detail.
He should.
Unfortunately. There's a mountain of black mold that I just banged a few days ago. Moral of the story, if you're going to use a fleshlight, make sure to clean it out
Yeah.
and let it dry. Otherwise, your nuts will get an infection. Thanks, Judgies. Love ya.
I hate this a lot.
Judging you hardcore
Yeah.
for not cleaning
I hope
it.
you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I hope
You're the
learned
first
it.
person to get a venereal disease from probably not the first person to get a venereal disease from a sex toy. But you understand
I
the
can't
joke.
imagine
You get it.
how many dudes are probably getting these similar infections from fucking disgusting, dirty fleshlights.
What seems like the major issue here was the moisture.
Yeah.
Because you're keeping it in that moist environment. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess cum is moist. But like...
But it dries out.
you
It
know-
dries out.
But you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't in the shower, this potentially wouldn't have been...
As big of an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta clean that stuff,
You gotta
man.
clean it. Buddy, we gotta clean those fleshlights.
I thought it was just like on the floor in the shower for like 7 days. And they're just like, yeah, it's there. I'm just going to step around it while I bathe.
They just had... a guy can't have ADHD and can't just have things blend into the background?
It's like a water bottle on the floorboard of your car. It's like, oh, yeah, that thing I have sex with sometimes. There it is.
Yeah, you could just step on that. Just move it out of the way. It's fine.
Just don't pee on it.
I got another listener submitted story for us.
Whoa!
Oh, do you have another listener submitted sound?
I don't.
That's okay.
I could play the last one again,
See if we
but
miss
correctly.
anything.
I don't trust you to do that.
Shut the fuck up, Josh.
You're being awfully aggressive to Josh today.
Doghouse. Why are you taking Josh's side right now? Doghouse.
I don't like being in the doghouse. This is rude.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the doghouse. See how it backfired on me, guys? This is fucked up. It's getting hot in here. That's what's happening. I can feel the heat building, and I'm starting to...
Literally...
Josh, I'm gonna don't cut me off right now. Because I might cut you, okay?
Oh my god, he's being so aggressive.
If you guys were here on time, it was fine when it was on time.
Listen, Joshua,
Yeah.
since you turned the air down, I am actually much more comfortable.
Yeah.
I have noticed.
I can feel a slight chill because I have so much sweat built up on me from how hot it was a few minutes ago.
It got pretty warm.
My job expects me to prioritize work over my physical health. Fuck this place.
Shocker.
Every job ever.
Yeah.
This person gets the memo. Please don't say my real name, but you can call me G. And trigger warning, P? I don't know how trigger warnings work.
Oh, trigger warning urine?
Yeah.
Or like you could call me G, or if you want a trigger warning, you can call me P.
That's what I thought that was for, and I was like, that's
Gene.
Gene, okay.
Wilder or otherwise.
Oh, if it goes full, it's Gene Pool. GP. P, trigger warning. Gene Pool. Come.
I work at crickets. Don't explain it any further.
Editor, can you just like add in the blinking noises from cartoons, right?
Yeah. I don't have anything better to do with my time. I've been walking around a lake sometimes, and there's crickets outside, and I get really fucking pissed off when I walk by them. I didn't even say anything, and they're giving me crickets.
I didn't even make a joke yet. What the
Like, we
hell?
get it. Jeez.
Who's paying you? I work at a fancy hotel in downtown, middle of nowhere, Iowa. I'm a 21-year-old female and have been working here since August of 2022. There are a lot of things wrong with this place, but that would require me to write a novel. But today,
This better not be picked up on the fucking mic. Or I'm gonna do something drastic.
Sorry, I had to pop the bubble wrap with my toe.
Don't say that. We'll have to record
That's
it
what
and
you
post
did?
it. Yeah.
I thought it was a fart. I thought Josh tried to do a silent fart. And he's like, I hope that didn't get picked
No,
up.
I would never. It's so hot in here.
Can you hear it?
Stop.
I'm doing it with my feet.
Listeners, I want you to know exactly what that button was.
What does that mean?
Today at work, I started to feel symptoms of a UTI.
Oof.
I brushed it off
worst.
thinking it was nothing serious until it progressively got worse. Throughout the day, I kept feeling more and more pelvic pain and running off to the bathroom. I told my supervisor this, hoping she would come in early to relieve me, but she was unable to. I stayed through my shift and then went home. This is where it gets bad. I've been home for about 3 hours now and have spent at least an hour on the toilet, painfully urinating every couple of minutes.
Ugh.
It hurt so bad that I started crying and contemplating life. Listeners, you know what sound that was.
Oh.
Doghouse.
Yes.
Doghouse.
You're in the doghouse.
I get so desperate for pain relief that I ordered Azio pills and cranberry juice.
Azo.
Makes sense. It confused me because it's all in capitals.
It's called Azo. It's a urinary tract symptom.
So why is that azo but verbo isn't verbo?
I agree with you, Josh. The pain didn't subside, and I start seeing blood in my urine. So I make the decision that I need to go to the doctor. I would go tonight, but the offices are closed at this point, and it's not severe enough to visit the ER, so that's why I'm deciding to wait. I text my supervisor this and tell her what's going on and as you can tell, she does not want me to call in tomorrow. I understand her point of view with everything, but I also rarely call out of work. I'm just so angry and frustrated because I literally told her that I was going to the doctor and she's telling me that I still need to come into work. What are your guys' opinion on this? I'm in tears stressing over it and I don't know what to do. Anyways, my rant's over. Sorry that it was long, but I needed to complain about it. And who better to complain to than the Judgies? I love you guys, and I listen to the pod every Monday while getting ready for work or on my drive. You guys are the best, especially Ricky. P.S. I love the knock knock, I eat mop joke that Josh told a while ago.
I feel like
Knock knock, I eat mop.
Yeah, I understand the joke. I just couldn't believe
I eat mop. Knock knock, Josh. Knock knock, Josh.
Anyway, I feel
I eat my poo. It felt bad me saying it. You were supposed to saying it. Now I'm the butt of the joke. Mm-hmm. Continue, Erica.
Oh, can I? Okay, thanks. Listener, I feel for you. UTIs are the fucking worst. And it really is like, if I don't go pee right this very second, I'm going to pee my pants and it's going to be awful. And then you do go to the bathroom and it's literally like the tiniest dribble.
Does it have a worse smell or like?
Not necessarily. I mean, it could potentially. That is a symptom of an infection, but
Yeah.
a lot of it is just like painful urination and frequency.
I just think about whenever I eat one stalk of asparagus, and then the next 4 days I'm like, oh yeah, I ate asparagus.
Just
4
make
days
sure
ago.
you're peeing after sex.
Yeah,
True.
You're supposed to pee before and after, but like,
Who's got?
Where's
that's
You want me to
excessive.
cut off a stream halfway or
you want
something?
me
What
to
the heck?
stop all the squirt from going?
Yeah, but just
I
go
hated
after and
that.
make sure you're wiping down.
Men
And-
too, or penis havers as well.
Sure. I mean, it's a lot less common for
Yeah.
for penis havers to have UTIs because their urethras are so much longer.
If that guy would have pissed after fucking his fleshlight, it might have helped.
Could have.
I mean, maybe,
Maybe.
potentially.
Can a workplace in the United States fire you if you went to the doctor, like you were having a
don't think
medical
so.
emergency?
Especially not if your doctor gives you a note.
I feel like if
Yeah.
you have a salaried job, like anything short of like a temp job, I feel like you could probably do some sort of workplace suing if you're in the States. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That seems pretty wild. Like, cause compare like a UTI, like if you broke your hand, something where ostensibly you could probably go into work and perform most of your duties. Like if I broke my pinky,
Yeah.
but like I went to the doctor instead because it hurts.
Yeah.
Could they fire me for that?
I don't think so.
That seems wild. And if they did, I really feel like you could. I mean, I don't know, because Illinois is an at will state,
Yeah.
so I feel like they can kind of fire you for whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
I thought they could only fire you for wherever they wanted in your 90-day period.
You know what? I think you're correct there.
Like you get a 90-day like trial
Yeah, right.
where they can fire you for whatever the fuck they want.
I still think
Yeah.
we still have very lenient laws on what they can fire you for.
Yeah, Illinois is actually kind of weird with that, considering it's a blue state.
I think it's because they had one Republican governor come in and do all these laws, and now they're just like, all the liberals are like, I mean, it's kind of convenient for me.
Yeah, I'm a business owner too. Yeah.
Was it the year you graduated? He came to.
Yeah.
He was our commencement speaker.
Rod Blagojevich?
No.
No. Oh my God. He was like fucking 15 years ago.
He was early 2000s.
Who was after Rod Blagojevich?
I don't
can't
know,
remember his
but
name.
There was a Democrat, and then there was another Republican.
Oh, I thought it went Republican.
I don't know.
Mike?
But I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't
was it
know.
with an R?
Oh my God. If you guys would just let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
it was Rauner. Was the guy that was
You
at.
just said you didn't know.
You just said you didn't know. Bruce Rauner?
Yes, it was Rauner.
Rob Rauner?
No,
Bruce Rauner?
I think it was Bruce. But I don't think he was after Rod Blagojevich. That's who I was saying I don't know too.
There's
Why?
another guy
It
in the
doesn't
middle,
even-
right?
It doesn't even matter. All I'm
Why did
saying-
he speak at SIU? Was he a student there or just...
No, he was just our commencement speaker. And let me tell you, the students protested.
Yeah.
It was great.
It went
We all
Blagojevich,
booed him.
Pat Quinn,
Pat Quinn.
Bruce Rauner.
What party was
Pat Quinn was-
Blagojevich?
He was a Republican.
Yeah, it's okay. So I was right. Christian knows his stuff.
Blagojevich is a Democrat?
Oh, this is
What?
terrible news
You know what
for
this
us.
makes? You know this makes sense
This is
because as a
terrible news for
child,
us.
I was everyone that, all of our teachers were like, "No, Blagojevich is a bad guy. He
Well,
makes
yeah, he
bad."
stole money from
This
the
was
state.
before he did that,
Oh.
and they were like, "He's bad. We don't want him. We should vote for Bush in the election." And now it's all coming backwards. Like, yes, small town. They were telling us to vote Republican. Makes sense.
Yes, our small child selves that could absolutely vote.
People are gonna.
I remember
love
doing
this.
a mock election in 2000, as in 5th grade, and they said, "Who you want to vote for, Bush or Al Gore?"
I remember getting
it
mocked
was
in fifth
not
grade.
fifth
I remember
grade.
Bush or Kerry, and cut back in. Christian, is that it, bud?
Final story of the night. We're
How
making
many
this
percent? How many percent?
I'm on 5%.
All right,
I
now
got
close your
time.
phone. Don't look at it. Close your phone. Or is it locked? Turn it away from you. For $5, what time is it?
Oh, fuck me.
He's so good at this game too.
It is 8:23.
8:27. You idiot.
Fuck
you
me.
fucking fool. All right, what's this last story?
That's pretty good though, right?
Pretty close.
4 minutes off. Ask me what time it
I'm
is.
impressed.
Ask me what time it is.
What time is it?
8:28.
Crickets. 8:27.
I was really hoping.
Final story of the night. 8:28 from r/today I fucked up. Today I fucked up by drinking coffee. This is a very Christian themed episode. It's all about bodily functions.
I mean, it is your episode.
What
so-
the hell? Burner account because my boyfriend knows my Reddit, and this is embarrassing. So
Oops, all bodily functions.
I don't know what it is. We're going 5 weeks in a row with
Well,
it.
this isn't 5. We got
6 weeks in a row.
this would be 7. If Oops all bodily functions makes it to light, that means you found an Oops all title for the last episode.
I could do it.
See, an entire season of Oops all would be pretty funny. An Oops all season.
Ah.
I think it's very funny. 52 of them is so hard.
Well, 51, because the last one would be the year in review.
Oops, I'll review.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but something about me. I don't know what it is, but something about me is that okay. So I don't know what it is, but something about me is that every time I drink coffee in the
Echo
morning,
in here?
it absolutely wrecks my stomach. You got my ass. I'm talking like feels like someone is churning butter in my tummy. Yet, even knowing this, sometimes I just can't resist having a nice warm cup of Joe in the morning.
Sure.
That was the case this morning. So, as usual, I make my coffee, milk, creamer, the whole 9 yards, and I sit down and start drinking it. I got about halfway through my cup and thought to myself, weird. My stomach hasn't started hurting yet, which I was grateful for. So, I just continued on with my coffee. Finished the cup and hallelujah, no stomach problem. Later that day, I had made plans to go camping with some friends at a lake. It's about 1 o'clock and I'm packing my stuff to go to the lake. And I'm on my way there when all of a sudden,
Bubble guts.
looks like the coffee has caught up with me. No worries. I have a while till my friends get to the lake, so I'll just find a porta potty and deal with it then. Fast forward, I get to the lake, and apparently my friends decided to show up early.
It's fine,
Ugh.
right?
Okay, no worries. I can still go find a toilet somewhere away from where we're camping. Well, lo and behold, there's literally one porta potty at this lake. And this porta potty happens to be literally right near where we are camping. So I have two options. One, proceed to the porta potty, where I'll undoubtedly cause it to smell like toxic waste for the rest of the day.
They put stuff in it to prevent that.
And
But
risk.
also,
It's just
It already smells like shit.
yeah.
the point.
It's the porta potty.
It'll smell like toxic
Boo.
waste for the rest of the day and risk our campsite smelling like dookie all night. Or two, try and hold it long enough to drive back to my house, which
What?
is roughly 15 minutes away.
Oh, 15 minutes isn't that bad.
That's not that bad.
I guess. Okay.
If you had to shit that bad,
No, I would be bad. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It doesn't matter how bad I have to shit. If it's 15 minutes away, I'm driving home to shit. That's a close enough drive for a porta potty where it's going to be hot and fucking smell like shit in there already.
Yeah.
The toilet paper is going to be dog shit. There's no good way to wash your hands.
Do we think it's a porta potty or a latrine?
They put porta potty. I don't know.
Yeah.
are you saying porter potty?
He is. He's
Yeah.
got a little bit of an Australian accent on it.
It's port-o.
Porta potty.
It's port A potty.
Pretty sure it's port-o.
It's portable. It's not portable.
I'm pretty sure it's Porta John is what I...
Yeah.
Okay.
I decided there was no way I could hold it that long. So I asked my friend to walk down to the lake and see if they could find a nice spot to set up some chairs for fishing.
What?
Well, I set up my tent.
It's just shit. Everybody shits.
Everybody shits. Especially to con all your friends and like, what if we all go over there for like 35 minutes and just don't even come back here for nothing? Don't even worry if I'm screaming or if I ask for like help, someone give me toilet paper. Don't even pay attention to that.
Just go shit in the lake.
Just go shit in the lake at that point.
No, don't shit in the lake.
Why?
Because then other people are trying to enjoy the lake.
The fish will eat it.
Fish will eat it.
No.
You could have said
It's-
anything else and I would have agreed with it more.
A bear will eat it?
Yep.
No.
They're herbivores. Omnivores.
While they're doing that, I go in the porta potty and my bowels invoke the wrath of Lucifer on that poor innocent toilet. That toilet's not innocent.
No.
No
Multiple war
porta
crimes.
potty is innocent.
No.
They've been a part of some real gruesome things. They're real bad people.
Yeah.
Real bad
Well-
Johns.
Why do you think it's called going number 1 and going number 2? World War 1 and 2.
Yep. I get
Why do you think the second tower fell? Number 2.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I get done emptying my entire stomach into the porta potty and walk out to set up my tent. And my friends come back, and instantly one of them goes, "What is that horrible smell?" I try to play it off and go, "Yeah, for real. I smell that too. What the fuck is that?
A bear must have eat somebody's shit and then shit it out in the porta potty.
Did somebody shit in the lake and have a bear eat it and then shit it into the porta potty?" My friends go to investigate and walks into the porta potty and instantly froze. He said, "Dude, who the fuck shat themselves in here?"
What do you mean? You don't shit yourself in a porta potty. You shit into the toilet.
But also, like, what are you expecting walking into a fucking port? Like, you're literally doing this just to embarrass somebody that you know.
Did you piss in here? What the fuck?
The whole thing of a porta potty is just insane. It's gonna smell like shit. It's just getting baked in there.
Who cooked in my kitchen?
What the hell?
Ew.
Did someone prepare dinner in here? What the?
Who let him cook?
Is this
Let
a
him
bit?
cook. Let him cook.
Are you quoting something?
No.
No.
Okay.
Of course.
Huh?
Are you fuckers having an inside joke without me?
I'm making a joke about how obscene it is of somebody to be...
Well, it gave off Tim and Eric vibes.
No, Tim Robinson.
I'm gonna need to shut you up
Is
right
that
there.
not the Tim of Tim and Eric?
No.
No, it's Tim Heidecker.
No,
Tim
it's
Robinson is ex-SNL
Warhite.
writer.
Huh?
What?
Tim Heidecker and Eric Warheim are different people than Tim Robinson.
I don't know what you mean.
This is bad optics
You need
for
to
us.
lay
The
down.
same people.
Of course, being the noble person I am, I said, I don't know, dude. Maybe it was the other friends camping with us. I then convinced him to not mention it, though, so as not to embarrass our friend. We decided that there was no way we could camp this close to the putrid stench, so we told the friend that we found a flatter spot to set up our tents, and that was that. Sorry to my friend who had to take the blame for the smell of hell's anus in that porta potty, but someone had to take the fall.
Or just like fucking be adult about it.
It smelled like shit.
Yeah, you're next to a porta potty. What? Like, I don't. How do you not think like, hey, let's not be this close to a porta potty camping in general? Like, come on.
Insane.
Also, grow up. Like, everybody shits.
I mean, I get it if it's like, because here's the only thing I can equate it to, is if you get like a group hotel or Airbnb, and then the first thing someone does is goes and takes a big old stinky shit in the bathroom. It's like, dude, you already made it impossible for anybody else to use the bathroom for like 20 minutes. What the fuck? But it's already a porta potty that smells like shit.
Yeah.
Nobody goes into a porta potty and is like, that was a pleasurable experience. At best, it's a 5.
True. Does it have the gross blue water stuff in it? Then it could possibly be a 6, Josh.
What if he shit into the urinal part?
That's a bad person.
Bad guy.
I couldn't make it to the toilet.
When did the urinal part of the porta potty start coming around? Because I feel like that wasn't a thing when I was a kid.
No, it's definitely a thing when we were kids.
Was it?
Yeah. Because I remember thinking that it was for hands, like to wash your hands. I never did it, but I remember thinking like, that's weird.
I definitely probably did it.
I didn't learn that it was to piss in. Like I used to just piss in the toilet until I was probably like 15. I was like, oh, there's piss all over this. That must be for piss.
Well, that's why I've never been in a porta potty where the toilet seat's not covered in piss.
Yeah, everything in a porta potty is covered in piss.
Porta potties, I get that they're a necessity, but holy fuck, there's got to be a better system.
Yeah, I feel like big porta potty is really preventing like mobile pipes from working or something, you know?
Yeah.
What if it was a porta potty but with just like a pipe system to go over here?
What if he just peed outside?
What if
What if I tell you where to find our information on the internet?
was that an inside joke?
You know what? Maybe I won't tell you.
You guys have 2% battery. We kind of have to wrap this up a little bit quicker.
What do you need your phone for now?
He needs to get home to charge it.
All the people you talk to are in
We do
this
have to
room.
read ads after this.
Sorry, I can't read ads with you guys. Erica, where can they find us?
You can find us on all social media platforms like Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, TikTok, Threads.
Yeah, new T one. It's all T's. Oops, all T's.
I probably forgot some stuff. And that's at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES.
This is your birthday episode.
It's my birthday episode and you're just now
It's
telling me
your
an hour and 15
birthday.
minutes and 30 seconds in?
If you're listening to this right now,
Leave a review.
leave a review. We'll put this at the top. Erica, what's it feel like to be 29?
29?
Was that a Workaholics reference?
No, it's
Broad City?
New Girl.
Oh. I was pretty close. Same genre of television.
Comedy?
really.
Incorrect.
Non-laugh track comedy.
Okay.
Sitcom.
Anyway.
Where is that at? Did you say?
Huh?
Did you say the tag? At?
JudgiesPod@gmail.com.
No. Okay, that's fine. You hit the button, man.
Tell me about that.
Oh, no! No!
Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. The Judgies love you guys. Between the two of us, it was somewhere in there. Josh, I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit more than this because it's making me feel uncomfortable.
Have a great week, everyone, and we'll see you next Monday.
Love you, but I need you to not talk your normal amount because it's gonna piss me off. Bye.